Let's see which fast food fries are the best. Popeyes. Now I grew up eating Popeyes. I know the old school recipe that they had years ago was the best, but then after a number of years they changed it to something else, but it still looks very crispy and you can see some of the spice too. It's a good crunch, a good crisp. You know, they got these little crunchy bits around the fry. It's not really extremely smooth and it's a good spice. I'm giving this a 9.1 out of 10. McDonald's. Now these may be known as the king of fries. Classic, crisp on the outside, soft on the inside. A little bit of salt, but compared to Popeyes, McDonald's just tastes bland. I don't know, McDonald's seems like it's a really artificial potato, but in a good way. They're all pretty much the same size. I'm giving this an 8.9 out of 10. KFC. Now, I don't really eat KFC because it's not halal here, but I don't even know what their fries taste like. It looks a bit like McDonald's, but they're not really uniform. KFC tastes a bit like McDonald's. It's a bit thicker, but it tastes more like a potato. I guess these fries would pair well with chicken. It feels more like a meal. I'm gonna give KFC an 8.4 out of 10. Taco Bell. Taco Bell looks almost like KFC fries. It's not really that crunchy. It's a bit bland. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the location, but it just seems quite stale almost. The only time I really remember eating Taco Bell fries was when I ordered the Fry Supreme. I think that's what they called it back in the day. I'm not a huge fan of it on its own. I don't know. I'm giving it like a 6.1 out of 10. A&W. Kind of like KFC fries. They do seem sturdier. That's a good crunch. That's not a bad crisp. Seasoned well. Even though they're maybe like 20 minutes old, so for A&W to still keep their crisp like that is impressive. I would give this a 8.7 out of 10. Burger King. I always remembered Burger King fries being the worst growing up. I never really liked it. I haven't had it in years. I'm not a huge fan. It honestly reminds me of cardboard. It's a bit dry. It's not crispy on the outside. It's not soft on the inside. I'm giving Burger King a 3.7 out of 10. DQ. I don't think I've ever eaten DQ fries before. The only thing I buy from DQ are their blizzards. Who actually eats food at DQ? And their fries seem to be a bit underdone. I don't know, just by the color, they're quite light. It's a good crunch though. But it doesn't really taste like a potato. Actually, it does. Interesting. I think out of all the fries so far, DQ's fries taste the closest to a potato. I would like them a bit crispier, but the flavor is not bad. I would give DQ a 7.4 out of 10. Wendy's. So these kind of look like McDonald's. And growing up in elementary school, I always used to get these for lunch, so it's a bit nostalgic. Yeah, they're not the greatest, but they're not the worst as well. It has a bit of a crisp. It's not that seasoned, but it still does kind of have that potato flavor. I'm giving this a 7.9 out of 10. New York fries. I have high expectations for these guys because New York fries is all they do. They only make fries. So if their fries aren't on point, then that's gonna be quite sad. Okay, so that really tastes like a potato. Out of all the fries, New York fries definitely actually taste like a potato. I do like how they have the skin on theirs. It kind of gives it a different flavor and texture, but at the same time, I do want them to be a bit crispier. And these were also the most expensive out of all the fries. I think they were like $5 something, and the cheapest, from what I remember, may have been Popeyes, which was like $2.50. Everything else was around $3. I would give New York fries a 8.2 out of 10. My top 3 favorite fries. Number 1 has to be Popeyes. It's the perfect amount of spice. It's crispy. You just can't go wrong with these guys. After that, it's McDonald's. It's a classic fry. And honestly, even on my cheat days, McDonald's fries are so good that I would just go there and order just the fries. And it also helps that it's open 24/7. After that, I think I'm gonna go with A&W fries. A&W has a really nice crisp even after a while. It holds up to its shape. It's thick and a bit crunchy.